So move with the time that you have. The world will keep spinning round. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play. Listen, I wanna be there with you no matter where you go. Life is a table for two, and we're starting the show. Well, I'm gonna spread my wings and fly so high up above the clouds. You know that time doesn't wait for your dreams. We're living right here and now. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play. Are you ready for it? Better take your shot. It's gonna do the things that you wanna do, yeah. 'Cause this time is the right time, baby. You're the star and this is all about you. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep on chasing the sunshine and go out and play. You know, don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Just keep on chasing the sunshine and go out and play, yeah. Hey! Free as a bird in the sky, that is what you are. Breathe and you know you're alive. Feel the beat of your heart. Well, life is a crazy way of turning everything upside down. So move with the time that you have. The world will keep spinning round. Don't wait for live for today. Keep on chasing the sunshine and go out and play. You know, don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Just keep on chasing the sunshine and go out and play. Yeah.
Take a step back, look around. I'm going round in circles with my feet back on the ground. Feel the warm sun on my skin. The world's so big, so much to see. It's a good day to begin. Take a step back, look around. Breathe in the air, let down your hair. Just listen to the sounds. Think about where we have been. The joy we shared with friends who care, and all the things we've seen. Day to begin.
Perfect weather, perfect together. Nothing better, there's nothing better. Let's make it happen. Nothing else matters. No summertime sadness. No,
high, that is what you are. Breathe and you know you're alive. Feel the beat of your heart. Well, life is a crazy way of turning everything upside down. So move with the time that you have. The world will keep spinning round. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play. Listen, I wanna be there with you no matter where you go. Life is a table for two, and we're starting the show. Well, I'm gonna spread my wings and fly so high up above the clouds. You know that time doesn't wait for your dreams. We're living right here and now. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play. Are you ready for it? Better take your shot. It's gonna do the things that you wanna do, yeah. 'Cause this time is the right time, baby. You're the star and this is all about you. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep on chasing the sunshine and go out and play. You know, don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Just keep on chasing the sunshine and go out and play, yeah. be there with you no matter where you go. Life is a table for two, and we're starting the show. Well, I'm gonna spread my wings and fly so high up above the clouds. You know that time doesn't wait for your dreams. We're living right here and now. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine. And go out and play. Are you ready for it? Better take your shot. It's gonna do the things that you wanna do, yeah. 'Cause this time is the right time, baby. You're the star and this is all about you. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep on chasing the sunshine and go out and play. You know, don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Just keep on chasing the sunshine and go out and play, yeah. Hey!
Take a step back, look around. I'm going round in circles with my feet back on the ground. Hey, let's sail away. Let's pretend we're born again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, let's fly away. See the sunrise every day. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's a good day to begin.
Perfect weather, perfect together. Nothing better, there's nothing better. Let's make it happen. Nothing else matters. No summertime sadness. No. Just get on up with me, sing my melody. It goes something just like this. Got American dream, show you what I mean. Come brighten my day with your kiss. You're my summertime on a cloudy day. Rain or shine, yeah, you got me, babe. My summertime, wanna celebrate.
sky, that is what you are. Breathe and you know you're alive. Feel the beat of your heart. Well, life is a crazy way of turning everything upside down. So move with the time that you have. The world will keep spinning round. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play. Listen, I wanna be there with you no matter where you go. Life is a table for two, and we're starting the show. Well, I'm gonna spread my wings and fly so high up above the clouds. You know that time doesn't wait for your dreams. We're living right here and now. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play. Are you ready for it? Better take your shot. It's gonna do the things that you wanna do, yeah. 'Cause this time is the right time, baby. You're the star and this is all about you. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep on chasing the sunshine and go out and play. You know, don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Just keep on chasing the sunshine and go out and play, yeah. Hey!
Take a step back, look around. I'm going round in circles, lean my feet back on the ground. Feel the warm sun on my skin. The world's so big, so much to see. It's a good day to begin. Hey, let's sail away. Let's pretend we're born again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, let's fly away. See the sunrise every day. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's a good day to begin. Take a step back, look around. Breathe in the air, let down your hair. Just listen to the sounds. Think about
sky. That is what you are. Breathe and you know you're alive. Feel the beat of your heart. Well, life is a crazy way of turning everything upside down. So move with the time that you have. The world will keep spinning round. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play. Listen, I wanna be there with you no matter where you go. Life is a table for two, and we're starting the show. Well, I'm gonna spread my wings and fly so high up above the clouds. You know that time doesn't wait for your dreams. We're living right here and now. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play. Are you ready for it? Better take your shot. It's gonna do the things that you wanna do, yeah. 'Cause this time is the right time, baby. You're the star and this is all about you. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep on chasing the sunshine and go out and play. You know, don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Just keep on chasing the sunshine and go out and play, yeah.
Raise
take a step back, look around. I'm going round in circles with my feet back on the ground. Hey, let's sail away. Let's pretend we're born again. Oh, 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 oh. It's a good day to begin.
Free as a bird in the sky, that is what you are. Breathe and you know you're alive. Feel the beat of your heart. Well, life is a crazy way of turning everything upside down. So move with the time that you have. The world will keep spinning round. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play. Listen, I wanna be there with you no matter where you go. Life is a table for two, and we're starting the show. Well, I'm gonna spread my wings and fly so high up above the clouds. You know that time doesn't wait for your dreams. We're living right here and now. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play. Are you ready for it? Better take your shot. It's gonna do the things that you wanna do, yeah. 'Cause this time is the right time, baby. You're the star and this is all about you. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep on chasing the sunshine and go out and play. You know, don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Just keep on chasing the sunshine and go out and play, yeah. keep on chasing the sunshine and go out and play. You know, don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Just keep on chasing the sunshine and go out and play.
Good evening. As friends of the Epilepsy Foundation of Minnesota, I am pleased to welcome all of you to this very special evening. My name is Patrick Burns. I am the president of EFMN, and I've been looking forward to this unique night all year. As you will hear, 2020 has seen a number of changes at EFMN. We have new leadership. We have new ideas. We have seen big changes and we have had big opportunities. And yes, we are in the midst of COVID, but we have not allowed COVID to stop us from accomplishing our mission. The team is with us tonight, and having all of you here with us reinforces how important the foundation is for people living and thriving with epilepsy. I should know. I have had epilepsy for 23 years. I know your struggles. I know the difficulty of changing medication. I understand the fear of what it is like to have a seizure. I know the challenges about getting and keeping a job. I know it because I have struggled with it every single day for 23 years. And I'm reminded by it because I never leave my house without my medication. As someone who has epilepsy, I know how important it is to have support and the services that the foundation offers. That is why it's so important that we continue to support our organization in order to help a growing number of individuals and families impacted with epilepsy. Funds raised today are important to the work that we do. It is our mission to lead the fight to overcome the challenges of living with epilepsy. With your support, we are able to accelerate therapies, stop seizures, find cures, and to save lives. Tonight, I get to introduce our Gala chair, Dr. Julia Valenti. I have had the pleasure of working with Julia for a number of years now. I can attest to the passion and dedication she brings to making this evening a success. We wouldn't be here without the hard work from Julia. I am proud to call her my friend. Welcome, Julia.
Thank you, Patrick. That is so kind of you to say. Although I am sad that we cannot be together in person, I want to give a sincere thank you to all of you joining us virtually this evening. The Gala has taken on many forms over the last 6 months, and we are grateful for your patience and support. Those of you that were with us last year heard a bit about my epilepsy journey, and I am happy to share that with medication, I continue to be seizure-free following brain surgery 20 years ago. I can't say enough about the immense support and care this organization gives to people that are beginning their epilepsy journey, as well as people like me, whose journey began long ago. With that, I'm excited to get the program started, and I have an easy job to do tonight. I get to introduce you to our MCs and longtime friends, Mike Marcotte and Ashley Zilka. Ashley and Mike are both on the Gala committee and good friends to EFMN. So please, pour a glass of your favorite beverage, enjoy each other's company in whatever room you're in, and be as generous as you can be. Mike and Ashley, take it away.
Welcome, and thank you for joining us this year for a Gala Night In for Epilepsy. I am Mike Marcotte, and I am joined by Ashley Zilka. We'll learn all about Ashley here in just a moment. I am honored to be co-hosting this event for my 4th year. Just a moment ago, Patrick talked about changes, and I second that thought. This year, I made a very big life decision. I left my job as a producer at KSTP TV, and I am now proud to be the events manager at Open Arms of Minnesota, a nonprofit providing meals and support to people dealing with life-threatening illnesses. Like EFMN, Open Arms provides support to people. I am inspired how EFMN increases awareness, reduces stigma, and provides support and services to people, no matter where they are on their journey. I'm glad that I can still join you as tonight's co-MC, even though it's virtual. As some of you may know, the event is personally important to me. Now, it's time for me to stop talking. I've talked way too much already. This is the gorgeous Ashley Zilka.
Why, thank you.
Ashley, welcome. Thanks for joining us tonight for this.
I am so happy to be here. This is a really exciting time. So I'm so happy to especially host with you, Mike. This group has put so much hard work into planning 2 galas this year. So take a moment, raise your glass in recognition of the Gala committee and EFMN staff that worked so hard to turn this event on a dime and make this evening both fun and impactful. So you can enjoy yourself while you provide funds to support the mission of EFMN.
Yes, absolutely. And unfortunately, this year has changed so much since our original gala was planned for May. You know, in the blink of an eye and 6 feet away from each other.
Of course.
Oh, we're more than 6
Safety
feet away.
first. Safety
you know,
first.
it's already mid-September, Ashley.
Crazy.
It's unbelievable. And folks, we planned an unforgettable night for you. And we're so glad that you're watching with us tonight. The financial support we raise tonight will provide critically important programs like Seizure Smart Schools, information and referral, connect groups, and the wonderful Camp Oz. Although we can't see you tonight, we want to make sure you have the best experience as possible. Make sure you take a look at the fact sheets in your box. Inside on that fact sheet, there is a phone number listed if you have any technical difficulties with tonight's program or the auction site. You know, we are live streaming on YouTube, Ashley. This is really cool.
I love it.
You're a YouTube celebrity.
I am.
Finally.
Hair flip.
Yeah, right? You gotta look good. And we also have the chat option available for you to direct your questions and comments. You know, make sure you ooh and ah about Ashley's jumper. This is a jumper, right?
It is a jumper.
Technically, this is a jumper.
Jumpsuit, yes.
A jumpsuit?
Yes.
Is that the formal term?
And we match perfectly.
We do. We are ready for
we
blue and
planned
red. Political season.
Love it.
Red and blue.
Absolutely.
Also on the chat option, we will continue to update links to the auction and Fund a Need to make it as easy for you as possible to give us money.
That's right. And speaking of the auction is currently open and it closes at 8:30 tonight.
Yes, and there are many great options on the auction list tonight. And you have to trust me here. You do not want to miss out on the opportunity to enjoy an all-you-can-eat dinner with Chef Yia Vane. So Yia is the man behind Union Mun Kitchen in Northeast Minneapolis. It's parked behind or in front of Sociable Cider Works. Yia was featured on the cover of Bon Appetit magazine earlier this year.
Now, speaking of dinner experiences you can bid on, there's a night out with Mike, and you and a guest can join him for appetizers and drinks in Minneapolis.
Yes, and I need to stop you though. This is not all you can eat. There is a limit of how much I'm gonna pay for.
Are you sure?
Yes, 100%.
Okay, everyone, keep that in mind. And then you will see a show, though it's not over yet, at the Orpheum Theater as part of their Broadway season in 2021.
We're gonna go see The Prom.
The Prom?
It's a musical about a prom.
I love all musicals.
You
I
should
loved
bid
my
on
prom.
it. You wanna bid on me?
I think we can make this
Let's
happen.
make this happen. Let's
Yes.
have a date night.
All right, date
so
night.
you have to outbid Ashley tonight. I have on my resume that there have been bidding wars over me in years past, which is just really fun. One year I did a double down, so I had two people going back and forth over
wow.
a date night with Mike.
That's intense.
Really fun. You know, since we are talking about the auction, I want to take this time to introduce you to tonight's auctioneer. Her name is Christine Flattable. I've worked many galas with Flattable Advancement, and I know Christine is going to make sure we all have a fun time tonight. Welcome Christine to the stage.
Hello, everyone. We are so happy that you're with us tonight, and I'm honored to be back as your auctioneer. I believe strongly in the work of the Epilepsy Foundation, and we are so thankful for your generosity, past and present. I will be back in a little bit to help with the Fund in Need segment, and we're excited for you to learn more about our mission. We want to remind you that the live auction will be open till 8:30. Thank you and enjoy.
Thank you, Christine. So we have a great evening planned for you. More importantly, like Mike said, tonight is about promoting this important work. The Epilepsy Foundation of Minnesota is committed to raising awareness of epilepsy, reducing the stigma associated with seizures, and providing the services that people with epilepsy need, regardless of where they are in their journey. So these activities aim to support those living with epilepsy to overcome daily challenges, to gain independence, and empower the fight. That's why tonight is just so special for us. This is a night of fundraising for a cause that is so important to all of us. We'd now like to introduce Glenn Lloyd, the new Executive Director of Epilepsy Foundation of Minnesota.
Thank you, Ashley and Mike, for being our MCs tonight. My name is Glenn Lloyd, and I'm the Executive Director of the Epilepsy Foundation of Minnesota. I want to add my thanks to everyone joining us this evening and thank the people that worked so hard to make it happen. The committee, staff, and sponsors all stepped up. During COVID, things have been interrupted, and many parts of our lives have stopped. But for people living with epilepsy, the fight continues. Seizures have not stopped. Therefore, we cannot stop empowering those who face the everyday challenges of living with epilepsy. We lean into our work because it means that people continue to be able to connect with others. It means ensuring that emergency funds are available when life throws you a curveball. Everyone requires a little bit of help to be successful in life. We all need some support or guidance when things get tough. Tonight, you are the ones giving the support that will make members of our epilepsy community successful in whatever challenges they face. We have an amazing power as a community. While individual members of our community embrace the fight and live their best lives, we, as donors, can empower and support the fight. We are here to raise a whole bunch of money together. Through the auction and Fund a Need, your generous support enables us to do this important work, to empower the people who need us most. So if you've had your eye on something tonight, make sure you're still the highest bidder. Be persistent in outbidding your fellow guests. The donations given tonight will go towards funding our information services. Information services is the core of the work we do and connects people to all the programs we offer. Because we know that epilepsy does not affect individuals the same way, we provide one-to-one support. Our information services are more important than ever. People are navigating uncharted and unpredictable changes in healthcare, and we are here every step of the way to give people the support they need. This year, we have boosted our education services to provide caregivers individualized support needed in today's current atmosphere. Districts are handling school different, and we felt that it was important for us to support our families at this time of unease. We will be able to respond because we have the funds to allow us to react. Funds raised today will help send children with epilepsy to Camp Oz, so that they can have an opportunity to attend a summer camp that offers the experience of camp in a safe environment. Unfortunately, this year we couldn't make that happen, and we had to replace it with virtual options. Oh, but next year and the following years, it is important that we can continue to offer this safe space for our youth. Money given today will ensure that we are able to continue to offer free trainings on seizure recognition and response. Statistically, 1 in 10 people will have a seizure in their lifetime. That's why it's important that 10 out of 10 people know how to help. This is especially important as school gets back in session, leading to greater stresses on both kids and parents, teachers and school nurses. Your generosity is more important than ever. As you can imagine, COVID has impacted our different donated and earned revenue streams. But COVID hasn't stopped the team's innovation and drive to support our community. We've spent the spring and summer proactively reaching out to families to ensure that they have the support they need. We've also spent the summer reimagining our programming and offering many trainings and events virtually. Your support tonight will help us continue to be there for our community during good times and trying times. To end on a positive note, our community is filled with many triumphs and victories of those with epilepsy. Every day, they are doing some unbelievable things. Let's take some time to celebrate the people who overcome the daily challenges of living with epilepsy. For those who have been to previous galas, here are just some of the people that you have helped.
Hello, my name is Mark Deverage, and I am on the board of directors here at the Minnesota Epilepsy Foundation, and I want to say thank you for being here with us tonight at the 2020 EFMN Gala.
Hey, I'm Hannah Poshik, and I'm this year's winning kid. I'm super excited for this year's gala. That's why I'm wearing my awesome dress.
Hi there, my name is Paul Delaney. I've had epilepsy since I was a little kid.
My name is Amy Haugen, and I'm the Regional Program Manager at EFMN. My connection to epilepsy began in 2004 when my 8-month-old daughter Jess had her first generalized tonic-clonic seizure.
Hi, my name is Hafsa. I'm 22 years old, and I attend Winona State University. My relationship with epilepsy is I used to have epilepsy. I have a sister that used to have epilepsy. And throughout high school, I volunteered at Children's Hospital and helped kids with epilepsy.
Hello, my name is Cecilia Berggren, and I've had epilepsy since I was 3.5.
I've known about the Epilepsy Foundation for a long time, but it's only in the last 5 or 6 years that I've gotten more involved with them through volunteering and other events.
Jess would go on to develop 5 different seizure types. She tried multiple medications, the ketogenic diet. She even had 2 brain surgeries. Jess lived with intractable epilepsy. At the age of 3.5, Jess had a seizure in her sleep that took her life. We became involved as a family at EFMN when they provided events for us to connect with others who understood the journey we were on.
My family has been involved with the foundation since I was diagnosed. I'm a shining star. We have participated in the epilepsy walks. I've done many virtual connect groups, and my favorite is Camp Oz.
My connection with the epilepsy community is through my daughter, who has had seizures since she's been about 2 years old and is still dealing with them now as she goes into her senior year of high school. The connection that we have to the epilepsy community through EFMN and its programs has been invaluable to my family. My daughter never thought that she would be able to swim or ride a horse or do many of the other normal camp activities that other kids get to do when they go to summer camp. Through Camp Oz, she got to do those things and more.
I graduated from high school this year, and I started school at Normandale College. It's been exciting and interesting.
One of my biggest accomplishments is going away for college and driving. I remember growing up, I used to Google, can people with seizures drive every single day?
Thank you for making a difference in my life and the lives of others with epilepsy. Your donations help with Camp Oz, support, education, and so much more. Thank you.
I'd like to thank everybody watching for all of their time and support to the Epilepsy Foundation of Minnesota.
Thank you for all your donations. Donations that you have given today, they truly change people's lives.
Thank you to everyone who ever donated to the Epilepsy Foundation, and especially thank you to the Elam Bear and John McKay Scholarship for helping me throughout college.
Thank you for considering a gift to EFMN. Thank you for listening to my story. Thank you for letting me tell you about Jess. And thank you for your donation.
So thank you for your connection to our community. Thank you for your donations and your time. Thank you for your presence here. It means everything. I hope you have a great evening. Thank you.
EFMN values the community that we serve, and with that video, it is clear why. All of those individuals are so important in providing a safe place for one another. One person that I would like to highlight from that video is Hannah Poshek. Hannah is the 2019-2020 EFMN winning kid and has taken on the role of being a leader in the epilepsy community. Her year as the winning kid has been interrupted, but you can't stop a winner like Hannah. She's taking it in stride and is an example to kids everywhere who are living with epilepsy. Hannah is 16 years old and has quite the list of achievements, some of which include winning 3 golds and 1 silver medal at the Special Olympics State Gymnastics meet in June of 2019. She was named the 2019 Minnesota Special Hockey Athlete of the Year. Pretty impressive, Ashley.
Very impressive.
Wow. And she was featured on the cover of the Medi Kids comic book. Very cool, Hannah. We all know that Hannah cannot hear it, but please join us in giving her a round of applause.
Thank you, Hannah. It's always great to see young leaders in our community. So while all of us with epilepsy are connected through seizures, we each face different challenges. And whatever those challenges are, overcoming them is always a big deal. I think it's important that we take a moment to acknowledge those around us who have epilepsy and are bravely facing challenges every single day.
Absolutely. Let's not forget to recognize the parents and caregivers to someone with epilepsy. For many of us, they are the backbone in our fight.
You're right. When we say the epilepsy community, we are speaking about those who have epilepsy as well as everyone around them, their parents, children, friends, even coworkers. It's important to me as someone living with epilepsy. You see, I was diagnosed with epilepsy when I was 21 years old in the summer of 2009. But I first want to say before any of this, I am incredibly thankful and fortunate that my epilepsy is under control now thanks to medication. I know that's not the case for many people out there. I could only imagine, but no, you are not alone. So here's my story. My first seizure actually happened in my sleep. To be honest, I don't even know or remember it. My brother was 8 years old at the time and the only one around. He didn't know how to explain it. In fact, he thought I was having a nightmare. So I went on with life. A week later, I traveled to Italy for the summer to write for a magazine. In a matter of days, I was in the hospital with bacterial meningitis. Doctors there said my epilepsy was the result of that infection. So it took a while to get them under control, but eventually I stopped having those grand mal seizures. But then came these random tremors in my left hand. Now, being a reporter out in the field, they would always come at the worst time. I learned to go on with live reports and keep talking while my hand was burning and shaking at my side, real low, so no one could see. It wasn't until I met Dr. Rogan, actually right here in Minnesota 2 years ago, that those tremors went away. She was determined to figure it out, and she did just like that. So like I said, I am extremely blessed. As most of you know, epilepsy impacts not only you, but also your entire family. And that's where, in my opinion, the foundation comes into play. While controlling the seizures is one thing, this organization offers social programs and other services to help people get through the emotional toll epilepsy can have on you and your loved ones. So that's why I'm so happy to be a part of this. And I just want to say, for the families out there who live with epilepsy and experience seizures on that regular basis, you guys are warriors, and you definitely inspire me.
Ashley, fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing your story. You know, it's my first time really hearing your story. And you were in Italy?
I was.
And
it all
that must have been
happened
scary.
there. It was. I mean, you don't understand the language or anything, but yeah, it all turned out. But it was definitely scary.
Yeah, and the fact that you are having these tremors and you're on TV, how do you balance that? And
it's crazy. You just got to do, I didn't want to tell anyone, and I don't know why. I guess I was embarrassed a little bit at the beginning, but my photographer knew, like, hey, just keep rolling, keep talking. But like I said, I mean, I've had this for what now, a decade? And a doctor right here in Minnesota, though, she was determined to figure it out, and she did, and no hand tremor since.
And shout out to your neurologist,
Dr.
right?
Rogan, yes.
I hope she's watching.
I hope she's watching too.
Absolutely. As many can relate, it's not always easy to share that you have epilepsy. When I first joined the Gala committee and accepted the offer to help host this event 4 years ago, I knew it meant opening up even more about my own journey with epilepsy. And as it turns out, it's been a rewarding experience each and every year. It's allowed me to meet many of the people who are joining us tonight and hear the impactful stories from strong families and individuals who are finding different ways to fight epilepsy, like the McKay family. Join us as we learn more about their story.
So I'm Amy.
I'm Jeff.
And this is Jaden. And this is Jace. Jace is 3. Jace likes puppy dog pals, baby shark, Mickey Mouse. He likes to swing outside and play in the water, any kind of water. He was diagnosed with a chromosome deletion when he was 17 months old. And shortly after that, at 19 months old, he had his first seizure. He had difficulties going to sleep that night, like he had leading up to this. And I was woken up to just jerking. So I asked Jeff, who is an EMT firefighter, I was like, what's happening? What's going on here?
I looked at him and I said, he's having a seizure, and decided that we needed to call 911 and have an ambulance come and get him to the hospital.
Ultimately, the seizure lasted around 20 minutes total. Because of his chromosome disorder, we were transferred to Children's for further evaluation. So we went to Children's Minneapolis. We stayed overnight and had an EEG test performed that morning, which showed abnormal sleep structure. He was diagnosed then with epilepsy after having his second seizure, and that's when we decided to go on to medication. After talking to our neurologist, Dr. Erica Wexler, she suggested we try Keppra. We did that for about 2 months. It did well. It stopped seizures, but his mood he was very irritable. We moved to Trileptal after about 2 months on Keppra. It didn't stop the seizures. The mood was way better, but it didn't stop the seizures. And so eventually then in November, we started on Vimpat. The mood was better, minimal side effects, and we weren't having seizures.
He was back to our more normal Jace after we finally figured out what would work for him.
Oh, yeah. Is he swinging? So in the meantime, while we were trying to figure out medications, I was reaching out to a friend of mine who also has a child with complex medical needs and seizures. And she said, hey, have you reached out to the Epilepsy Foundation? I was like, no, I didn't even think about it. And I was like, the more support, the better. So I reached out. She said there was a Shining Stars program for the kids. So I reached out right away. And so Jace was a Shining Star July 29th, 2019. When Jace had his chromosome disorder, it's very rare, so we don't have much support for that. So having the Epilepsy Foundation to support us in one area of Jace's medical complexity is great. We started Vimpat in November of 2019. That was the third med. Jace had failed. And when I went and got it from the pharmacy, it was no cost to us, so it was great. It seemed like it was just fine. It was working. So then now in January of this year, when I went to go get his Vimpat, there was a cost to it. It was around $270. Felt like it wasn't fair that we should have to pay that much money for something my child needs. So I did a lot of research. I called around to all the pharmacies here in town. It was still around $270 at every pharmacy. The biggest issue I was running into with Vimpat is it's not proven safe and effective under the age of 4. However, I felt if my neurologist felt it was fine, it was working, we weren't having any crazy side effects, then there should be no reason it shouldn't be covered. I found something on the Epilepsy Foundation of Minnesota on their website that really hit home for me too. It was epilepsy medications are not interchangeable, and the treatment of epilepsy is highly individualized. Medication changes, limitations, or denials can be extremely dangerous. So right away I was like, okay, I should reach out to them. They might have dealt with this before. They're a good resource. So I emailed Amy right away and said, here's all the things that I've done. I did so many different things and couldn't get it covered. So I said, any ideas? And she came back. I think Debbie had given her information on contacting the Children's United Health Foundation, I believe it was called. So I appealed myself to the state of Minnesota. And I was able to go back and get the 2 months that I paid for, January and February, I got it refunded. It was a celebration. I told my mom right away, I told Jeff, I just told everybody like, yay, look it, I got this covered somehow. Somehow it's covered. If I didn't pursue this, we'd still be paying $270 a month. And so I'm glad that I just kept fighting for it. And I would say just don't give up. And I couldn't have done it without the help of the pharmacist. And then my neurologist, all the work she had put into it, my friends and family, and Carrie Knodel, his primary care provider, and then of course the Epilepsy Foundation, just encouraging me to just keep going and not stop fighting.
Wow, that was an incredible and amazing story, Ashley.
It really was, Mike. This really shows how parents are one of the backbones of our fight. When Amy said, don't give up, it really shows how persistent individuals need to be in their journey with epilepsy. So whether you have it or someone close to you has it, the hardships that come with epilepsy isn't always seen. Jace is one story, and there are so many others. Everyone lives with epilepsy so differently, but at the end of the day, we do not give up. We continue the fight. It's stories like these that give us motivation to keep on fighting.
Absolutely. I want to make a special ask that you truly think about how important your donation is to the people who rely on the programs and services of the Epilepsy Foundation of Minnesota. Your gifts tonight will help those with epilepsy reach their full potential in life. Now it's time to welcome back our auctioneer for the evening, Christine Flattable.
We have come to the most important part of the night where we can make the greatest difference. Your support will go to 4 very important programs: advocacy, information services, Camp Oz, and research. Advocacy. We're going to do the best we can to have as many seizure-smart schools as possible. With prescription drugs, as an example, we want to keep those costs as low as we possibly can to help families, as you saw tonight. Information services. We are so proud that when someone is newly diagnosed with epilepsy, they're able to call someone right away or possibly meet with that person to learn more, and that support goes such a long way. With Camp Oz, a long tradition. We want to send as many kids as we possibly can to camp. They have an incredible time. They learn more about people just like them, and they go home feeling so empowered, and their families feel great about sending them there. And lastly, and so importantly, research and new therapies. It is so important that we empower the fight against epilepsy. Our overall event goal tonight is $200,000. But I have to tell you, we have an equal goal, maybe an even more important goal, and that's a goal of participation, that every single one of you consider giving at a level that's meaningful to you. But no matter what happens tonight, no matter how much money we raise, we are most grateful that you've joined us and that you believe in our mission. Thank you for making a difference. I have a couple very exciting things to tell you. We had a family call, and they have a son living with epilepsy. They wanted to be anonymous, but they said, "We believe so strongly in your work, we want to match dollar for dollar. Any people that give $1,000 and above will be matched dollar for dollar all the way up to $10,000. I'm also excited to share with you that we have many gifts that have already come in. An example of those people and that support, Keith and Mary, Janie and Michael, Debbie, Trisha, Luke, Patricia and Gerald, just an example. And we're so thankful. We know you're watching tonight, and we appreciate your support. Lastly, corporate sponsors. It's been amazing. We've had the phone ring off the hook to say, we believe in the work, and they're corporate sponsors that have joined together tonight, and they're gonna match dollar for dollar up to $40,000. Everyone that gives dollar for dollar up to $40,000 will be matched. We want to remind you that every dollar makes a difference. Every dollar is equally appreciated and gets us closer to our goal. So now it's your turn. You may have already received the giving link via text. If not, it appears at the bottom of your screen, or it will also appear as a link in the chat. Lastly, we are so thankful for your impact. We are empowering those who live with epilepsy. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you, Christine, and thank you to our Fund a Need donors. Even though we're signing off of the official Gala YouTube broadcast, your night can continue. So as you enjoy the company of the people you are with, the fine wine, the great food, and of course the love and laughter, you can continue giving to the Fund a Need, and the auction will remain open until 8:30 tonight. Now, I want to take a moment to thank those who donated items for the auction tonight. Many of them are board members and volunteers who do a lot of behind-the-scenes work for this organization.
Yes, thanks to them. And we want to take this time to thank the Minnesota Epilepsy Group, ASI, and all of our sponsors for their support. And most importantly, thank you for joining us tonight. As Glenn mentioned earlier, our mission is to lead the fight to overcome the challenges of living with epilepsy. We are not able to do it alone.
That is certainly true. So from your gifts tonight, you have helped us empower the fight of those living with epilepsy to gain independence and overcome all of those challenges. Have a wonderful night.
Thanks for joining us.
Free as a bird in the sky, that is what you are. Breathe and you know you're alive. Feel the beat of your heart. Well, life is a crazy way of turning everything upside down. So move with the time that you have. The world will keep spinning round. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play. chasing the sunshine and go out and play. You know, don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Just keep on chasing the sunshine and go out and play. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play. Listen, I wanna be there with you no matter where you go. Life is a table for two, and we're starting the show. Well, I'm gonna spread my wings and fly so high up above the clouds. You know that time doesn't wait for your dreams. We're living right here and now. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play. Are you ready for it? Better take your shot. It's gonna do the things that you wanna do, yeah. 'Cause this time is the right time, baby. You're the star and this is all about you. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep on chasing the sunshine